Jeff and Brad.
Vinny.
Hello, Vinny.
And
Jeff
Abe.
and Jeff and Brad. You looking at me?
No.
You look at me?
Oh,
I like when games do this thing on the menu. I don't know if it's implemented super well here.
For a franchise that originated in the era of Mario 64, I'm glad to see them keeping this tradition alive.
If you're listening to the audio version of this, I'm messing with his eyes.
Why does Abe look so sad? Why is it a sad Abe? Abe?
you know why.
Dude, you know
it's
why.
Because he's at the fat station, FM 51.
I feel sorry for this Abe.
He's been through a lot, and they were eating his people. That's a rough bit of business. This is Oddworld Soulstorm.
Shouldn't he be happy that he didn't get eaten?
Well, you know, this takes place like almost immediately after the events of the previous game, as far as I can tell. Oddworld Soulstorm available on Epic Game Store and the PS5, currently on PS Plus. Also available for $50 on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Here, let me see if I can roll my eyes with Abe. Here we go. And if you buy the PS4 version, you get a free upgrade path to the PS5 version. But apparently if you buy the PS5 version, you do not get the PS4 version. So when I looked it up in the store, maybe the option is buy the PS4 or PS5 version? I don't know.
I think is that specifically done so that people, because I think they do some PS Plus things where you only get the PS5 version and not the PS4 because they are...
That might be. I
imagine that's why.
Yes,
like
this is not available for PS4, PS Plus. This is only available for PS5, PS Plus. But that being said, not everybody has PS Plus or PlayStation Plus. So if you're a PlayStation 5 owner and you don't have PlayStation Plus and want to play this game, explore your options if you're interested in a PS4 version as well. I don't know. Maybe it's a very edge case.
The store is bad. The store is still bad.
So let's get into the game here. The one other fun thing, when I was looking this game up, I'm gonna go level select here. When I was looking this game up, the developers on this game are a lot. Fat Kraken Studios, Titanium Studios, Sabotage Studios, Big Boat Interactive, Free Range Games, Super Steed Studios, Streamline Media Group Inc., System Studios, and it's Boat.
Did you say Big Boat Interactive?
Big Boat Interactive.
That is the best. It's wow. That's some top shelf video game studio naming right there.
Published by Oddworld in Heaven. So I'm a ways into this. We're gonna start at the beginning. We're gonna start at Fat Station, which is past. You can see past all this stuff here, but feels like in a lot of ways the first level of the game. They kind of take you back in and they re-tutorialize a certain amount of things. This will be probably the most familiar to the original Oddworld games. I did not play, was it New and Tasty, when they kind of repackaged everything and put it back out, and I think it was from the ground up remake, but we're gonna start here, we're gonna start outside, and we're gonna work our way inside.
I'm impressed
some of the mechanics,
that you have got a good running catalog in your mind of all the previous Oddworld games, because I sure as hell don't.
I don't.
Man, I feel like they really started running together at some point.
You do now.
I do, I looked some of them up. So I don't remember beat for beat the original ones. I kind of remember more of the tone and vibe, and not, I couldn't tell you like, oh man, this level is referencing that level, or like, oh, the first level of this is a return to that. The games are mostly this 2.5D. People still say that.
Can I ask real quick? Or were you just holding straight up left through that whole sequence?
Yes.
There's no like pushing up to move into the background. It's just left and right 2D controls. Okay.
Great question. Yes.
It's pandemonium all over again.
So, Fat Station.
Station.
So these ancient plinths, which I think is the thing they're talking about, you put your hand on. I've been in other areas, and I've put hours and hours into this game. It is kind of weird that they're just now being like, hey, you can use these for hints. It does feel like, I don't know, maybe this is referencing something from the first game, that like, hey, this is a return to the first area, but it feels like after hours and hours and hours, this was the level they developed first, and then stuck it later on in this part. So this is Abe. He is going out to kind of save the Mudakin, which I always said Mudakin, his people, from being they're workers in these factories, and they have escaped, but now they're being It's a whole thing. They're back in, and he's going to try and continue rescuing him. If you are familiar with the original games, it's all here. There is. Hello.
Wait, hang on. Can I? Give me a second. I want to really evaluate the Lorne Lanningness of these voice samples.
You're going to get a lot of voices, so.
Okay. Kind of. I think that might be him.
Okay. You're going to get a lot
Seems
more.
like it would be.
You get this stuff. Kind of looking here.
Huh.
That's just extra stuff. That's just for fun. There we go here. You got a double jump.
What was the what was the style of the original ones? It was like a kind of a pre-rendered background sort of situation, right? Isn't that how they were doing that?
I think that's right. Yeah, that it was. Yeah, I mean, it was a pure side scroller, very similar to this conceptually. Obviously, and yeah, I want to say it was a pre-rendered background. It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah. This game, the kind of gameplay here, they've added, again, stuff I think is new. I don't want to say for certain. Mechanics and kind of, for each level, there's usually a little something new. I can hear you both saying in your head, am I enjoying it? I think so. Like, there are parts about it I do, and then parts I find a little frustrating. Oh, here, we're gonna get probably some dialogue here.
Don't worry, I won't leave you.
There's something very quaint about the vocal processing they do in these games.
Yeah.
Feels like
some of it's better than others. So I could run him back. I'm not gonna do it for this quick look, but there are bird portals that you can open up to send him back. I don't think he's gonna follow me through my adventures here. Sometimes they do follow you through certain things, but I don't think he climbed this ladder. So yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave this poor guy here for now. Sorry, friend. You're better off.
It's like I healed you. What more do you want?
Yeah, go figure your life out for yourself. Okay.
Ooh.
Checkpointing's pretty good on some parts, though I wish you could manually checkpoint once you passed one. So if I ran back to another checkpoint, it would checkpoint there, and then I ran back here, it would checkpoint here. Sometimes I wish you could manually checkpoint, because you will checkpoint and then have to do a series of things where you're like, oh, I'm like halfway through it, let me checkpoint again, in which you then mess it up and then have to do this like 10-minute sequence over again. It's a stealth puzzle game with some action in it, you know? Oh my gosh.
Right.
That's no good. That's no good. Let me try this again. Yeah. Having to do this 3 or 4 times is how I learned. You could just jump over that first mine. So let's get down here. Let's start here. Oh yeah, this is the one. There we go.
Perfect.
Thanks. Let's go through here. So in the lower left there, you can see how many of the Madakin I have freed or healed. How many are dead? You know, my Madakin stats. On the right there is my chanting, and I'll show you that in a second. My health, and usually I think it's if I'm in stealth or not will show up there. So stealth. Look at that, stealth. Chanting.
That's Abe tiptoeing, just like you thought he might.
Well, let's get into the factory. Checkpoints, stealth. So like, if you're not up for stealth, this might not be your cup of tea.
I mean, how is it stealth or is it like timing? Is it like, hey, this will protect you from the laser, and then like?
It's both. It's
okay.
There are going to be parts I think coming up very soon where there's going to be a guard and you're going to have to tiptoe past that guard, unless you want to take your luck burning past them. So I'm going to jump in here. Let's hopefully get inside. Here we go. All right. Now you're Abe's Odysseying. So here we go.
Fat station.
So it is weird that they are telling you this. You have done this for hours at this point. It's like if you don't know this by now, that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like they built this level first and then plugged it in later here. Unless I'm missing something where, again, this is like, no, you're you're back in the spot. Those terminals were there in the first one. It could be. I don't know. There's crafting in this game, which is, I think, new.
Right, yeah. And what do you...
So I'm gonna
craft?
I'm gonna show that off in a second here. I'm gonna be crafting smoke bombs, but you can craft stun mines this antidote, which you kind of use unlimited to wake people up. A smoke screen is what I'm going to be crafting in a second here. So I'm going to dig through the trash as I do. There's some empty bottles.
Yep.
I'm going to go here. It's going to teach me about hiding in lockers, which again, done a little bit of. These things here, those like electric things, I never can quite tell the range on them. They prevent you from possessing characters. So it's kind of like anti-possessant. So that guy's alerted to me from the noise. This is where the stealth comes in. Hi. If you make noise, he'll just turn around and shoot you. But if I go and I stealth down here, I can hide in this locker. Wait for him to run his routine.
Yep.
It's in this locker. Pop out of the locker. Kind of creep behind this guy. Let's see how close we can get. He takes a little while there. Jump in here. So no, like, at least, you can't choke him out.
Right.
And put him on the ground. You can possess him and have him get knocked out. Let's see if I can do it from here if the range on this is okay. If he were close enough, I could probably possess him before the thing hit him with, but he would get hit with the lightning bolt and just get knocked out for a little bit. Anyway, let's go in the elevator down here. So the thing I don't like about this level is, I don't know if you saw me collect money before. Is it in here? There's moolah. You collect moolah, and to get through the next gate, you have to have the right amount of moolah. So if you're not collecting and pickpocketing and recycling bottles, you might be in trouble when you get to the gate. So we're gonna do this again. Get down there. So like, there's all these lockers which you can just kind of hold to get stuff out of, or jump in.
Can I ask who this meter in the top right is referring to? Who is calm to medium here?
I think that is the, I believe that is the sligs, or the bad guys, let's say. Oh gosh!
Oh, okay, just kind of a collective, collective alert meter. Sure.
I don't know why he woke up there. I'm gonna say that was a surprise to me. You should be able to pickpocket him. Maybe I let go of the button. I have not had many bugs. I know some people were complaining about some level breaking bugs and things like that. I have not had bugs. I've had just kind of general design problems with some of this. Where I'm like, that's just not fun design. Like it's punishing in a way that I'm like, there's
something I've been thinking about this franchise since this game has been kind of in the promotional cycle, and it feels a little mean, and I don't know that I want to say it, but it feels like it's a franchise where I don't feel like I know anybody who is into it.
Oh, really? I like the franchise.
Really? Okay.
Oh, geez.
Okay. Well, I guess I was wrong. I do know somebody who's into it, but like
I'm not like a diehard apologist for all. I understand that I was really into those types of games at the time, and still am. Those kind of, I don't know what you call those, like animation heavy.
It's not quite an out of this world-ish Prince of Persia kind of thing, but it's like. But it's kind of it's the thinking man's platformer.
It's like an action-adventure type thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like the Oddworld games have always felt very prominent to me, but I didn't feel like I knew any, like I said, a lot of people who were actually like really into them.
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like when these games were coming out, they were kind of a big deal, and I think even then I thought that was a little weird.
No.
That's why I was asking earlier about their kind of aesthetic, because like the first Oddworld game is a game I just associate with the launch of the PlayStation more than anything, as kind of a showpiece.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. This is where it gets cool. Now I'm this guy, and ho ho ho.
Oh.
Now I have a machine gun. And this guy thinks I'm super cool, like his friend. What's up, friend? Oh, he should have reloaded!
He does not think you were super cool.
All right.
Well, he possessed that guy too, I guess.
Yes. He did think I was super cool, but he did not think I was his friend. He was like, this super cool guy, I forgot to reload before. So if you have a guy here and you're like, well, I have nothing to do, you can either go and have a good time with him, or you can hold down the other trigger and explode.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what he gets.
Okay.
That's
Problem solved.
He deserved it. All right, let's hope I have enough moolah to get through this gate.
Gotta grease a few palms.
No, I did not. All right, so this is where I think it's like, oh, come on, I made it to the end. Like.
Oh, yeah. What? That's not.
Yeah. Like, do you just have to go and loot every blocker you see?
Why would they add? Why of the things to add to an Oddworld game? Why would this be a thing that you're like, now it's?
I'm not.
Now it's new and tasty.
I'm missing
What if you had to very, very slowly and rotely interact with everything in the background?
Yeah, so like you can see that kind of didn't do it either. Oh, there. No, it did. Okay, I did get there. So yeah. It was funny. Last night when I stopped playing is because I got to the gate and was like, oh, okay, I gotta
look out! Look out! Your medium.
Yeah, things are happening. So I really like the possession stuff. I want more of that. I less like the sneaking around bit, but that's part of the game. But I like when I get to possess the other guys and make them shoot each other. I'm sick like that, you know?
Yeah, of course.
But it doesn't happen a lot on these levels because of those silly things there. So this is
those things feel just like, hey, we needed to cook up a thing to prevent you from using the power that makes these things really easy.
Yes. And you kind of like hide in you can, it's a little generous here where you're like, all right, I'm gonna move pretty quickly through this so I don't have to deal with it. That flying guy will pick me off, so as soon as he's gone, I'm gonna run and jump out there. But the guy on the ground will not, so. Turn this wheel. This guy on the flying guy's gonna see me. But I'm gonna take my time here anyway. There we go. Oh, I thought I was so close. Ah, so close. Let's see how fast we can do this. Abe's Odyssey is all about speedrunning. Yeah, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's that thing of like, oh, well, you need to go stand in the smoke for 8 or 9 seconds to let that thing go back on its cycle and get back on a path where it wasn't going to see you. Then I'm just like, I do not have to do that, in fact.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so that's kind of the stuff that is a bit punishing. It is not out of the style of these games, because I remember that from the original. But it is a thing that's like, oh, right. And then checkpointing you back where you have to do it, wait for the whole thing to run again. Are you up for it or not, right? Is that a thing that,
right? Yeah.
You're gonna be cool with or not? I might be able to. Again, I'm not always sure of the range of some of those zappy bits. So there's a chance I could get this flying guy. Ah, crap. There's a chance I can get him. Nope. See, like, I'm not even sure where that came from.
What?
Yeah.
Is there one inside the smoke with you? Like what?
I'm not sure. I think they just really don't want you to do it. I'm not sure.
All right.
All right. So now I just gotta wait for him to go down and do this wheel. Okay. Let's do this very quickly. It's a very slow wheel. Did you play the like third person one? The Munch?
I did. That was one of those games that when the Xbox was coming out, they were like making a big deal. Like, we've got the exclusive on Munch's Odyssey. Like, oh wow, the next Oddworld game. Wow. And then it came out, and I remember it being very forgettable, I guess. Is maybe the way I'd phrase that. So I don't remember much about that. But Stranger's Wrath is kind of the one Oddworld game that I thought was pretty cool. Good story, interesting gameplay.
A lot of legs.
A lot of legs.
I gotta get this wheel. But this guy's right here. So those, I don't know if you could see near the upper left of the screen, there's that thing with the infinity emblem on it. That is a thing that'll just produce infinite bad guys if like alarms are going off, or they use it as a mechanic sometimes where it's like, you have to possess this guy, and if you mess it up, we need to keep spawning them, and they use it for that. So let's go inside here. We'll go back inside the factory. This will hopefully be the part where we're gonna get some more fellas to follow us around here, and also some smokescreen bombs. Empty bottle. There's a friend down there.
Follow me to freedom, guys! Yeah! Let's get out of here!
I have not. I want to say in the original there was a button just to fart, and I have not gotten that. I have not found that.
I was just about to ask.
This is always fun. Come on, everybody. Nope. Shit my mind. Get out. Nope. Come on, get back in.
Will they loot for you?
Yes. Yes, I believe so.
All right.
In my experience. Yeah, I've clicked in the sticks.
A lot more running than I expected.
They're chatty. You can make the voices come out of the controller.
You're on a PS5, right?
Yes, I'm on the PS5.
Have you tried stroking the touchpad?
It does say touchpad support. I just don't think I have gotten the. I have, but I don't think I have gotten the thing that does the touchpad because there is an option for touchpad support. So you have this if you hold the up on the D-pad.
Get you all out of here.
He tells everybody, you hold down, they all stop. If you hit up once, it'll tell one person to do it.
You'd never come.
Okay, that's good. Oh, I told everybody to stop. It's got a decent range, but it's not infinite. Or at least, I don't think it's infinite. All right, everybody, get to work. Up here. They will follow you quite a ways, but they will not, again, like you saw before, not do everything you do.
Right, it's not distance per se, it's just like certain actions they can't perform, right?
That's what it seems like, but they will mimic you, so if once I go into stealth, these guys should go into stealth, and they will hide in all the lockers like you saw with me, so. We go over here. Oh, I should get closer. Can you get closer? Come on, guys. Get closer. Figure it out. Alright. You get a little bit, like when you're in here, of tilt on that 2.5D. But I think I'm going to have to wait for everybody to... I'm going to have to wait. Those guys in that back locker, aren't there? Unless we want to sacrifice them. Not everybody's going to make it out of here alive.
Well, I don't know, man.
Alright. Start our hijinks here. Nothing here. We can go up there and loot that thing. Crap!
Oh, that's bad for. I like how they only shoot you and then stop so the game can reset. Like he doesn't mow down to everyone else.
Let's see what happens here. Sorry guys. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
come on. How many?
One of them caught one.
All right. Wait. All right. We heard nothing. Let's see what this wants to tell us. Yeah, I told you guys that. Can we make it? You do have a pretty high double jump. I don't think they can jump that high though. Yeah.
Have you seen a case yet where you're like destroying this possession disruptor thing and then you can possess a guy? Okay.
No. I realize I gotta wait for this thing to fly up and then run underneath it. All right. No, not yet. Again, there's like each level has had certain special mechanics for the level. So maybe that is a thing that happens, but not yet. I really should be looting all this stuff, or else I'm gonna have to go back and moolah it up at the end. All right, come on, everybody. Ooh. Okay. So what we're doing here. I don't think they're gonna make this.
I'm so tired. Can we take a break soon?
Alright. Oh, we're gonna have to hide in the locker. Got it. Okay. Gotcha. Everybody in.
Probably got to loot all that stuff anyway.
Yep. So yeah, as they're going in, you can see the moolah going up. And you get these things on the side here that are like little medallions. You can do a level select later. In some quick looking up, everybody run, I don't want to hide in more lockers. Oh crap, we gotta hide in more lockers. You can do a level select. I think there is like different endings based on how you did with everything, probably on how many people you saved. So you can kind of play to your style there. This is how you get people back home.
Hey, what's up with these birds?
He's...
How come every time you die, a bunch of birds fly out?
Check this out. Bye. more moolah.
All right.
I'm gonna quit this, and I'm gonna see if I can continue from where I am. If it picks up, I don't believe the stage select overwrites your save. So this is a little further on in that fat station, and then we're gonna wrap it up. It's a lot of this. It's
yeah. Am I getting spoiled that fast that I was about to say that's like kind of a long load time for a PS5
game? No. All right. So let's see. What are we doing here? This is where I left off. So give me a sec. I think I needed to just get a little bit more moolah to get to the end of the door here. And let's recycle some bottles. We're good there. I think I've got this smoke screen bomb. This is one of the things I crafted. Oh, nope. I am totally out of smoke screen bombs.
Okay.
Yeah, which is good because I can just run past them now. Let's just do this. Yeah, that's gonna alarm that thing.
You hear something?
Just fine. This is all fine.
You hear that?
Okay. Yeah.
It's not as fine as maybe I said, but it's fine for me. I think we could do this. Oh boy, we're not gonna be able to do this. This guy sucks.
Don't worry, these guys have video game vision.
Apparently.
Which extends to roughly 20 feet.
Yeah.
He just disappeared.
Well, that's a real shame. That's
Why would they do that? Why?
Did they? I wonder if that was like a late edition where they're like, man, people are really burning through these levels, so we should.
That was me going to that door. It was not set to 1 all the time, but that was me going to that door. Oh, that's a bad checkpoint.
Oh no, I'm aware. Yeah, I know it was higher at some point,
yes.
But like, I just more like conceptually, the whole idea of collecting money to open the exit, like, just seems.
And this is a bad checkpoint.
Like maybe instead just tie it to. Hey, you survived a shot there.
I did. Is there anything to loot here? Is there a trash can? Okay, alright. Let's see. I can get that bottle, I can make a smoke screen, and then I can get past them. So let's just do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the moolah gate. I don't. I understand some of the, like, hey, save this many people in the level. That seems
right.
It seems like kind of on the right track. All right, let's just take a second here and do this the right way. Okay. Back up. Hit this. Make this. So you get to see the crafting now. Craft some smoke screen.
You guys invisible.
I'm like a ninja.
The voices are fun, at least.
Yeah. So like I said, some of them I think are better than others, but. All right. What we're gonna do here is that
it just the way they process the voices just feels like this throwback to a scrappier time in game development.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where they were just kind of doing it all themselves.
All right, this will not last forever, which is gonna be a bummer.
You hear that?
All right, I'm gonna recycle that bottle I got. It's gonna get me that 4 moolah. I'm gonna try and burn past this guy like an idiot. Oh gosh. Okay. And we're gonna move on. Remember I told you I stopped playing because I didn't have enough moolah? This was it. All right. We're gonna go through here. We're gonna see what happens here, and then I think we're gonna call it for Oddworld Soulstorm. Let's go open this up. So
you said this is $50, right?
$50 free on PS
like,
Plus for PS5.
Oh wow, look at that mouth.
I know, it's cool.
The 50 sounds like such a weird number to me until I remember it's the new 40.
Right, yeah.
Like, oh, this is a lower than full price game.
Okay.
Even though 50 in fact was full price at one time.
Right.
Let's see if I hit this guy with this, if it does something. I'm a little stuck here. Nope.
What do you think the point of that mouth is?
It'll make you feel good.
Smiling.
Huh.
Ooh.
See?
Pat is happy. It's a happy guy. All right. So hopefully,
smile.
Hopefully, there's something in the dumpster. I need a smoke screen. Oh, okay. There we go. Oops. Sometimes the targeting on the stuff in the background is tough. Let's get this. Let's get this. That was me. I did that part. Do this. Do this. Doesn't see anything, stupid robot. Oh boy, sees that probably. Stupid robot.
What an idiot.
Yeah, idiot. With a big face idiot robot. That's probably why they did it. Look at this. Train's coming. I'm the train.
Oh, you're the train.
Wish I knew how to drive a train. Finally, we're getting to the fab station. Good day to hijack a train. They call them workers, but they're really slaves. Looks like to rescue some slaves soon. Wish I knew how to drive a train. Finally, we're getting to the fab station. Good day to hijack a train.
Okay.
I couldn't agree more. It is a good day to hijack a train.
Is it ever a bad day? Or looting?
I guess not.
I want to possess more people.
I mean, I get that like the possession stuff is like pretty overpowered in terms of dealing with situations, but also it seems fun and like the number of these little satellites you've encountered so far just seems like
it's fewer on other levels. I should be collecting all the stuff
okay.
there. I'm not. I kind of want to see if I suspect you can't possess this dumb robot, right? Nope. All right. You guys kind of get the vibe.
Yeah.
They're like I said, there are. Oh, you guys are all gonna get toasted. There are different levels that with some variety outside. I haven't seen a ton. There's some inside cave levels that are pretty dark to see around, but it's pretty. I'd say it's a successful attempt to recreate what the original ones were. And it is complete with maybe some of the things that people didn't like about it as well.
Only $5.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. So here, let's get everybody toasted. Go up here. Go.
Now you're talking. Oh, you're talking about them. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody come up here. And then, oh God. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Burn with me. All right. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Alex. Well, always thanks, Alex. Thanks, Brad.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. That's my Beastcast sign off. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Brad.
Yeah.
This is Oddworld Soulstorm. We'll see you next week here on the Giant Beastcast.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.